Pests don't wait, and neither should you. At Olson's Pest Technicians, we've been protecting homes and businesses for over 55 years. From bats and attics to rodents and walls, ants in kitchens, stubborn bedbug infestations, even swarms of mosquitoes. We've seen it all, and we handle it all. With expert technicians, ethical treatments, and service across South Dakota, Nebraska, and Iowa, you can count on Olson's to get the job done right. Contact us today at Olson's Pest Technicians. Family owned, community trusted.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in South Dakota. This is sportsmanship. School sports, it's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the South Dakota High School Activities Association and the South Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Futures aren't made by accident. They're dreamt, they're planned, they're discovered. At Northern State University, futures are the result of hard work and grit. NSU is an academic powerhouse with a spirit of exploration and genuine support, where professors know your name and push you to discover what you're truly capable of. But don't take our word for it. When you experience Northern, you'll see the difference here.
Things were a little different back in 1979, but at McKee Ford, our approach to customer service hasn't changed. We're a family-owned and operated dealership with a commitment to respect and integrity. See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
At McKee Ford, we've got it. F-Series, Super Duty, Rangers, and Mavericks. All with up to $14,485 off MSRP.
See us on the Big Ford Corner or online at McKeeFord.com.
And you're live. Welcome to GoRaidersLive.com and to tonight's Class AA Boys Basketball Contest featuring the visiting Pierre Governors and the host, Rapid City Stevens Raiders. This will be first-year head coach for the Raiders, Brandon Yellowrobe's debut with the Raiders. And in visiting with him earlier, he's really excited, working hard to create a culture that fits his system, wants to teach and provide opportunities for the team to learn skills beyond the court, including in life, in the classroom, and in the community. And Coach Yellowrobe said he is very grateful for this opportunity. You're following Raider basketball subscription free on GoRaidersLive.com, liveticket.tv. You can also follow us on YouTube, Stevens Raiders channel. Earlier tonight, we had a chance to visit with longtime basketball official in Rapid City, Mike Kirkaby. Mike's been doing a long time, one of the most respected officials in the state, done a lot of state tournaments. And this is what he had to say earlier about his experience as an official. Let's take a listen to Mike.
Hey, good evening. My name is Mike Kirkaby. I'm honored to be here this evening. I will be reffing the second game of the year for myself. This is my 31st year of officiating high school basketball in our lovely state of South Dakota. What officiating has brought to me is a brotherhood of not only great men and great women, but the opportunity to give back to the sport that was so gracious to me.
So that was a nice bit there from Mike Kirkaby, who just gave a little perspective on, you know, his overall officiating experience and what the game has done for him and what he's trying to do to give back. So we'll have more from Mike as the night goes on, mainly at halftime. And now we'll turn it over to the PA and the Star Spangled Banner, performed by the Stevens Raider Pep Band under the direction of Jordan Seidel and George Dragoo.
Remove your hat or cap and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may salute the flag. Please join in singing along as the Stevens High School Pep Band, under the direction of George Dragoo and Jordan Seidel, performs our national anthem.
shout out to the Raiders, Stevens Raiders pep band. I always do a great job, once again, under the direction of George Dragoo and Jordan Seidel. We'll get both teams will get underway here. Their season openers, the Pierre Governors, coming off a nice football season where they continue to grow the legacy there for Pierre Governor football. Have a lot of those same players on the basketball roster. Yeah, they're coming off a season where they were 6-15, and now under head coach Larry Aker, the Governors are looking to improve on that record and down the stretch, have a shot going into the Sodak 16 of earning a berth into the state tournament. The Raiders come off of a 10-year stint by Chris Stabner. They were 7-14 last year, and they lost in the Sodak 16 to Harrisburg. And as we already noted at the top of the show, first-year head coach Brandon Yellowrobe will put the Chargers out on the floor to see what they can do with this new year, new group. As we were talking to him earlier, he said, it's a new system and new players at the varsity level. Only 2 players saw significant minutes last year. That was Lucas Marcus and Seth Paw. Of course, Lucas Marcus, tried to play through an injury, and so he's coming back strong. So we look to see good things there. And as the Raiders announce their lineup, number 00, Anders Christensen. Number 0, Seth Paw. Number 1, as we talked about, Lucas Marcus. And we have number 20, Andrew Zimmerman. And number 33, Drayson Paulson. So Anders Christensen, a shooting guard, 6'2 junior. Seth Paw, point guard, a 5'11 senior. Lucas Marcus, guard forward, a 6'1 junior. Andrew Zimmerman, a forward center at a 6'6 and a sophomore. And Drayson Paulson, a shooting guard, shooting forward, 6'2 senior. And for the Governors, Corday Austin will get the nod with Cooper Terwilliger, also Lincoln Dilges, Caden Aharts, and Logan Whitty. And the officials for this evening, Alan Schmaltz, Shane Gottlob, and of course Mike Kirkaby, who we had a little bit from earlier. And that's the tip. It'll go to the Governors. And for the Governors, Aharts will set the offense. He goes to the right side in the mascot, and it's knocked out of bounds, by Christensen, who had quick hands to the ball. Christensen will guard at the point on Aharts. Ball gets swung over to Whitty. Whitty takes a baseline, goes up, and he's denied by the Raider sophomore, Andrew Zimmerman. The Raiders come back on the run. Paulson for 3 off the back iron and rebounded by Terwilliger. Aharts, guarded by Christensen. He looks to go to Austin. Not there. Hits a little run and jump. That almost causes a turnover. And good job of deny defense there. Almost a backdoor. Terwilliger will post up. Quick 3 in the elbow and caught in the crotch and races up. Lucas Marcus will track it down off the pass from Paw. And he'll put up a 3 as he's uncovered as they regain their assignment. And now Austin will bring it up, and as Lucas Marcus tried to dig at the ball, ran into the senior 6'3 Corday Austin. That'll be first on Lucas Marcus, first on the team. And he'll continue to guard at the point. There is Lucas Marcus, little backdoor, and good for number 13, Lincoln Dilges. The sophomore, Andrew Zimmerman, just got caught looking, and kind of lost Dilgis, and on the other end, a foul. Dilgis will pick that one up, his first. And that was on Paulson, and they'll get back in. Paw, Christensen drives. Paw, three, good! 3 ball by senior, number 0. The 5'11" guard, Seth Paw, will put the Raiders up with an early lead, and there's going to be a carry. That time the momentum of Austin and the tight guarding by the Raiders from the half court to the back court caused the turnover. Marcus into Paw. Paw is going to take it to the top of the key. He'll pass it off to Paulson. Paulson from the logo. Oh, in and out. Zimmerman keeps it alive. Christensen backs it out. Down to Zimmerman. Zimmerman. Paulson. Just off again. Zimmerman there again for the offensive rebound. He goes up for 2. Good work by the sophomore, 6'6", Andrew Zimmerman. He'll get the putback. It's 5-2. The Raiders lead here with 5:58 to go. Down to Terwilliger. So strong. He'll move in, and it's going to be no hoop but the harm. That's going to be a tough assignment for Zimmerman. Of course, Cooper Terwilliger getting quality Division I football offers, and he's not going to be easy to move out in the paint. And Terwilliger with a good, steady free throw. We'll put the Governors within 2 here. Terwilliger. Second. Good. No, it's in and out. It looked like it was going down, and Lucas Marcus will get the rebound to Paw. Paw gets it over the half line. He's double teamed. He gets it back over to Marcus. Marcus goes over the top to Paw, who taps it to Paulson. And because of the defensive pressure, that'll go out of bounds. Turnover by the Raiders. And the Governors will face a press here. It'll get into Austin. He'll take Marcus on the dribble. Lucas Marcus guarding him tight. He'll pass over to Whitty. Whitty goes up for the alley-oop. And nice time there. Corday Austin gets up high and puts it off the glass. It's tied up at 5. Little back screen and a backdoor cut for an easy 2. Alley-oop layup. Paulson up top. Lucas Marcus thinks about 3. Gives a little shake. Paulson from the logo letters. Good! From the hill of the S. Senior 6'2" shooting guard number 33, Drayson Paulson. And there was a nice little bounce pass by Paw, but it just hit off the toe of Christensen and went flat. He can't track it down. Turnover Raiders. Whitty over to Austin. Austin for 3. Good. They answer with a 3 to make it 8-8. And this is a fast-paced game. So fast, I couldn't get it out correctly there. There's a 3 for Christensen from the corner. It rims in and out and then falls down. Shooter's touch. Anders Christensen, the 6'2" junior, puts the Raiders up by 3. Pierre works it in. A good drive, but it's going to be a foul on the floor. Caden Hartz, the 6'2" junior, took it to the hole. It looked like it got blocked out of bounds, but it'll be a foul instead. That'll be the second on the Raider junior guard, Lucas Marcus.
In for Pierre, number 11, Jaron Deal.
And the team third. And taking it out underneath for the Govs is Whitty. He'll just pop it up to Austin, who's just springy. 6'3" Corday Austin has just got springs for legs, and that little inbounds alley-oop tried to get a box out by Janice. And Janice will foul, and he goes to the line, and he'll make the first. Does Corday Austin. Austin throw up his second here. And it's good. 11-10. Paul with some pressure by Whitty gets it up. Little jump attempt there. Left Paulson open. Thinks about a quick three. Steps back. Thinks about it again. Over. Christensen will do a floater. Baseline floater. Tough. Gets his own rebound. Paul wants the three. No. Paulson take a couple steps. Three. Little off square there. That hits the heel of the rim and the backboard and comes off. And Whitty will bring it up after the Governors secure the ball. Excuse me, no, that's number 11 in now. That's Deal. Deal and Whitty are running it here. That's a pass down to Dilgis, and it's stolen. And Paw, see if he goes up. He does. Great job there by Paw. Changed his speed. Knew Austin was springy, and then just kind of did the scoop layup. He really didn't go high. He just kind of took it off the bounce. Smart, savvy play there by your senior, number 0, Seth Paul. Terwilliger over to Whitty. Whitty off the bounce, thinks about shot, and is knocked away by Christensen. And now Janice will try to guard Austin. He takes him on the dribble. Tight move, and Janice just a half step behind. He's going to get his second foul.
Raider foul number 12, Uriah Genesee, his second, 15 foul. At the line for 2 shots, number 3.
So the Raiders, 5 fouls, and Governors in the bonus with 2:42 to go, and that one's off.
In for the Raiders, number 10, Henry Hansen.
For Austin.
In for Pierre, number 5, Caden Aharts.
Aharts comes back in. Austin will be on the line for his second. Paul Christensen, the zeros and 0-0, trying to figure out who has shooter here. That one's also off, but a quick rebound follow. Athletic move there by Deal. Just slipped under the box out and in the air. Easy putback. 13-12. Paulson had stolen of that bounce pass, and it's Austin who will take Pa. Little step through dribble, and easy 2 for Austin. Raiders. Quick one from Janice. Good! Uriah Janice, a quick release. Had a hand in his face. Drains it for the Raiders. They lead by 2. Baseline. Looks like almost walk. Nope. Terwilliger will take it back out to Austin. He'll set a screen. He'll go roll. And is there. Number 10 was there. That's Henry Hansen with great defense. And a reverse layup try. Not there. Janice on the follow. Not there. Hansen will apply pressure. So great job. It just couldn't convert on the layups. Austin now will push back. Thinks about a 3. So does Whitty. They'll go down to Terwilliger, who will go to work on Hansen. Hansen will find Hartz just hovering by the basket. Help the defense as they were trying to get in the help lane, just lost coverage there. Christensen 3, it's off the back iron, tapped out by Paulson to Paw. Reset the shot clock. Janice, skip pass over to Paulson. Paulson quick release, off. Paw's right there for the rebound. Paw will think about taking it. No, he kicks it back. No, he's going to dribble it. I thought he was going to kick it to Janice. Paulson, another 3. That's off. Tied at 16. This has been a frenetic pace. Your home opener and both teams' opener. 56.7 to go in the first here. Raiders only have 4 fouls before they're in the bonus. Governors in the bonus. You don't want to foul here. And now bringing up is Sincere Wilson, getting his first minutes, the senior guard for the Governors. Moves over to Aharts. Aharts off the dribble. Right there, good job, and an offensive foul. That's a great job of defensive positioning. Legal guarding position, held his ground. The junior 6'2", Tate Van Beek with textbook, moving your feet to the spot. And that one will go on Hartz. Raiders. About a 5-6 second differential on the shot clock, maybe 7. Paw from the top goes over to Christensen. Christensen on the bounce. He'll go inside to Hansen. Hansen slips over to Pa. Good look. It's just short off the iron, and it'll be corralled by Aharts. He'll bring it down on the bounce. Quick dribble to Austin. Got tipped, so he didn't have a clean shot, but right down underneath is the hardworking Jaron Deal, the 6-foot sophomore guard, and he'll put the Governors up by 2, and we're going to have a foul here. Guess I didn't see that mechanic. That's where we need our partner this year, Greg Schumacher. Can't be with us this weekend, but will be a regular here and give us a perspective as an official and catch all those things I miss. So Wilson puts it up and is short. So after one quarter, the Governors 18, your Raiders 16. And that was a fast-paced quarter up and down. The Raiders had plenty of shot chances, and I'll tell you what, we will see the stat sheet at halftime, but very impressive on the offensive boards to get this started. We'll be right back with the second half. You're following Raiders basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
At Dakota Discount RV, our mission is to make your RV experience fun and easy by providing quality recreational vehicles, competitive pricing, and professional sales and service. We're proud to offer the finest names in RVs. Our big inventory of fifth wheels, travel trailers, and toy haulers allow us to save customers thousands of dollars compared to most dealers. Come see us at either of our 2 locations, 3330 East Mall Drive, Rapid City, or 11200 JB Road, exit 48, Somerset.
Out here, you learn that to keep growing, you have to keep changing. CHS and the farmers and ranchers.
Welcome back.
Want to thank our production crew tonight of the Stevens Sports Network, Stevens students, that part-time job that were interested in broadcast media. Now they got a little job. We got with us Cooper doing a great job on the camera, and Jacob, our production specialist, and good instant replay look there as we came off out of the break with Jacob capturing that three-pointer. Raiders open this quarter, missed that shot. In now is Gingras, excuse me. Jace Gingras, a sophomore for the Raiders, number 21. And that'll be a foul on the Raiders, their first of the quarter, quick, and that looks like that's going to be put on Paulson. So underneath, Aharts looks out to Austin, right back to Aharts. They look to go into Terwilliger. He's doubled. Austin down to Terwilliger now. Hansen doing a good job trying to hold his ground down there. Good spin move, athletic move by Terwilliger, just a little off, and Paulson will bring it up to Christensen. A little left-handed floater, tough shot by Van Beek. Raiders try to keep it alive in there. They put another one up. It's lost. And then Christensen with the offhand got the ball, but with his left hand and forearm got a little bit of the body, it seemed to be, and a foul is called. That'll be the first on Christensen. And second team foul. So with 7-11, the Raiders have amassed 2 fouls. They'll look to stay out of the bonus here. Van Beek will guard Aharts. Over to Austin. Austin right back down to Whitty. Whitty had a look, but it comes up short. Didn't get it high enough on the glass, and now Hansen. Push it over to Christensen. Van Beek. Back to Anders Christensen. To Paulson. To Hansen. Quick move it. Paulson. Going to be a little more patient. He tries to go inside, and as Gingras was backing down, and we're going to have hoop and harm here. Gingras is backing down, and the pass is stolen, and the Governors convert the turnover with a hoop and a harm. That's Lincoln Dilgis. Took the ball the hole. There was probably going to be a goaltending. It looked like the ball got pinned, but The ball went off the glass and in anyway, so it didn't matter. And that's going to be on Van Beek. And he'll be off there. Dilges will miss that one, but get the bucket. Christensen, good look, just off to the right, as you can see in the picture, and that's going to go off the Raiders, although Hansen was working hard to try to keep that ball alive. Missed 3 for the Raiders. And it just appears that on a night, if the Raiders get hot from 3, the way the pace they play at, they could be dangerous. Christensen guarding Austin. Corday Austin passes over to Whitty. Paulson will be on Whitty. Top of the key. Down to Terwilliger, and he kicked it out. They thought they were going to get a shot. No, he pops it out. Whitty, wide open 3, off. Pierre does keep it alive. From 3, off. Austin is there. He battles with the Raiders. Terwilliger will get it. He goes in to Dilges. That's off the board, and then Austin follows. So the Governors, who in the first quarter seemed to be out-rebounded offensively, have turned that around. Paulson's shot doesn't draw iron. Pierre comes right back. Paulson steps in to intercept it. Terwilliger keeps it in. Would have been the Pierre's ball, but Terwilliger kept it in, and he'll go to the basket. He'll spin. Hansen's right there. He'll go to the floor, and we're going to have it off Pierre. What great job by Henry Hansen and the nice student crowd that's dressed in neon or road construction gear, whatever you want to go with, the theme. Really let their classmate have their appreciation as the junior 6'2", Henry Hansen, number 10, just went to work and battled until he got a jump. And then on the way back down, Christensen thought Lucas Marcus was going to come up higher. He stopped at the mascot. The ball went out of bounds. Turnover Raiders. In the flurry of turnovers and offensive rebounds, the Governors have opened up a 6-point lead with 5 minutes to go in the half. Whitty gets it off to Aharts. Aharts will keep the bounce going. Guarded by Van Beek. Christensen. Stay on Austin. He'll get a screen. A little switch with Zimmerman. Quick shot. Dilges. It's going to be air ball. Marcus is there. He'll bring it up with the left hand. And he'll try to take Whitty off the dribble. He stops and pops from 14. Oh, just in and out. Van Beek tried to keep it alive, but Austin comes away with it. And then we're going to get a bump foul with Van Beek. And that's going to be the 5th on the Raiders. Excuse me, 4th. Paul will come back in. Van Beek will go out with his second. And Austin will inbound the ball. Corday Austin, long, lean, springy, and very good at drawing fouls. It's almost like he can matrix his body to just get to where the defense is going to be and get bumped, and it'll be a foul. That's knocked out of bounds. And it'll be put back into play. No, we got a whistle here. Going to have a timeout for the Governors. Coach Aker wants to take a timeout halfway through this second quarter with 4:15 to go in the half. Raiders 16, Governors 22. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
We serve know all about change because together we've changed agriculture. That's why we're the largest farmer-owned cooperative in the country. So farmers own the system they count on with advantages at every step. From innovative tools that help crops grow, to grain processing expertise, to energy solutions, we create connections to empower agriculture. Learn more at chsinc.com.
Would you buy your
You're on.
We're back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Governors will take it or inbounds it in the corner right by the pep band. Nice little crowd here tonight in the bottom section and the student fans and the pep band. Pep band always makes it a little more exciting. Whitty will try to get it in. Lost. Pause. Battling with it. Aharts comes up with it. Good job for him to recover that ball. Marcus, good defense. He'll keep going in. That one's thrown, though. Tough shot after that pressure defense. Christensen, 3-ball. Just off back iron. Oh, unlucky. Lucas Marcus hit it. And it went to the Governors. Whitty. He'll get it over to Aharts. Aharts. Free real estate to Terwilliger. Terwilliger goes low. A little bounce. No, not there. Rebounds it. And Marcus tries to pop it out, but he pops it right to Austin. Left-handed layup by Austin. With his step through, it'll be another 2 for him. Austin has 13. And try to dunk by number 21 for the Raiders. And then a second shot by Zimmerman, not there. Gingras went up for the two-hander, rimmed off, and Zimmerman was right behind him with the follow and couldn't get the ball up on the glass. 2 missed chances there as the Raiders now trail by 10. Again, on that backdoor look as they're trying to do the Pistols deny defense. Raiders lost a man. That time it was, again, the hardworking Jaron Deal who got his 3rd basket just working hard underneath. 10-point lead now by the Governors. And I'm sure that's going to be a huge teaching point for the Raiders and Coach Yellow Robe. You know, things to work on, things to fix to shore up the defense. Because as they do, they're able to see that, get in the right angle or make the communication. Those easy baskets will be denied or at least challenged. Wilson comes in for the Governors. Lucas Marcus will take it out underneath. He'll stand on the E. He'll try to pop it over the top. He does. To Gingras. Christensen. Zimmerman is blocked. He was going to throw up a 3. It's blocked. Austin, quick up to Dilgis, over to Terwilliger, who has a little floater, not there. Dilgis throws one up. He wanted a foul, not there. The Raiders knock it away, and a foul. Unlucky. Gingras knocked the ball away. Paul was moving toward it. That's the second time a ball tapped by the Raiders gone over Paw's head right to a Governor, and that time Deal ended up again in the right spot and was fouled. He'll go to the line for 2, and the Governors are in the bonus. He'll make the first. And that one's off, and that time good. Gingras gets in there with a good rebound. Lucas Marcus will bring it up. Over to Christensen. Back to Marcus. He'll swing it across the paw to the top of the key. Looks like an open 3. He didn't take it. Raiders being a lot more patient this quarter. Paw with the little floater, and good, and count it. And 1. Paw, good job off the bounce. And he'll get fouled and go to the line.
And for Pierre, number 1, Logan Whitty, number 5, Caden Aharts, Seth Paw.
The Governors make a host of substitutions here. Paw, the senior. This will be off for the Raiders. Hits the back iron, but Paw hustles to get his own rebound. And almost drug his foot there. Christensen for 3. Oh, just off again. Got the right distance on that, right trajectory, just off. Aharts try to dribble into Marcus, not there. A little floater on the baseline. Gingras will get that rebound cleanly. Paw brings it up. Marcus, he'll take him on the dribble, kicks it out, and then on the dribble, no foul called. Gingras went down, looked like his legs got caught up with Terwilliger, but no call. It'll go out of bounds, tapped out of bounds by Paw, slowing that run down. And the Governors with 1:17 to go in the bonus. Raiders want to avoid a foul here, and Aharts will put this one in. He'll go to Whitty. Whitty will bounce it into Terwilliger, who's back down. Zimmerman. Zimmerman goes straight up, challenges. Can't secure the ball as he tried to get it to Paw. Long shot gone with a minute left. Didn't need that one, did Dilgis, but took it because he was open. Just went long. Paw now looks for a three. Good! Seth Paw, big three to bring the Raiders back within 6. And the Governors come streaking down. That's Aharts is going to get a little jumper in the lane, and good. Little jump stop jumper by Caden Aharts, the 6'2 senior.
Caden Aharts.
Zimmerman off the dribble. He'll kick it out to Gingras. Christensen off of the board. Went out, and then reaching over the top was the sophomore trying to keep the ball alive. Andrew Zimmerman will get tagged with that foul. And that'll be his third as he's picked up a couple here.
Number 23, Cooper Terwilliger.
On the line for the Governors will be number 23, 6'6 junior Cooper Terwilliger. Good.
And for the Raiders, number 10.
Coming back in for the Raiders is Paulson and Hanson. Terwilliger, he'll step up for his second. Looks like Sincere Wilson's going to set the check in for the Governors. That one's off, but Whitty gets the rebound, and then Christensen knocks it away from Austin, and we'll have a pile up and a jump ball. The possession will be to the Governors, and I think we might have maybe blood on the uniform of Whitty. Yeah, it looks like he has blood. The officials will check the floor. Good job there by the official Kirkaby. Got Whitty right off to get attended to. Aharts. He's looking for Austin. He'll get it over. No, he passes it to Christensen. See if he dunks it. Nope, he goes for the layup. Austin taps the backboard, but basket's good for Christensen. Fortuitous positioning there on defense. Beat Austin to the ball, and the Raiders, and an illegal screen by Lincoln Dilgis. And let's see what we do here.
Offensive foul, number 13, Lincoln Dilgis,
His second on Dilgis. So the Raiders cut it to within 7, and now with 5.2, could even cut into it more with that foul. And Anderson throws it out of bounds. He just led Paw too far down to the Raiders' end line, and now the Governors are right back up underneath the basket with plenty of time to catch and set and shoot here. 3.9. Aharts. Looks like he wants to go over the top to Terwilliger. He'll find Austin. 3. Partially blocked. Paulson's there, and that'll end out the half. Not as fast-paced. And the Governors seem to get back some of the deficit in the offensive board area, and then just came down off the turnovers and converted. So at the end of the half, the Governors 30, your Raiders 23. As we recap that half, the first one started in a frenzy, and the Raiders have had some chances, good chances underneath the basket, just not converting. You know, a lot of adrenaline going on in this first game. You're playing against a team that you haven't seen, and they're quick and have length. But again, they want to clean that up as well as they want to clean up some of the players they lost defensively. They just lost track of them, and that gave up some easy baskets. But overall, the Raiders working hard defensively, and some of the players really trying to be disciplined in their defensive positioning. So we'll be back to take a look at the stats and recap that half with the stats and have more from Mike Kirkaby, longtime Rapid City official. You're following Raider basketball on GoRaidersLive.com.
Endurance from a cartoon character?
What's up, Doc?
Cartoons are good for a laugh, but when you're in an accident or you need your home covered and need help, it's no laughing matter. That's why you need a real person, like Lance at Van Z Insurance Associates. It's not just simple insurance either. Lance has you covered with home, life, auto, and business. Van Z Insurance is your place to call. Stop by today or give Lance a call at 605-393-2399.
Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers is a trusted real estate advisor in the Black Hills. She brings precision, dedication, and clear communication to every transaction. Melissa focuses on service, not sales, always putting her clients first. She's also passionate about supporting local youth activities, helping to strengthen communities and build a brighter future for our kids. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Melissa is here to guide you every step of the way. Stop in or call Melissa Christensen with Engel & Volkers today.
Agriculture is like no other business, which makes Farm Credit Services of America like no other lender. Owned by the farmers and ranchers we serve, our customers have a voice in how we work, a stake in what we do, and share in our success. Discover a lender that works for you at Farm Credit Services of America.
Welcome to Bowie Foods at Al's Oasis Plaza. My great-grandfather, Gus Bowie, opened the first store in 1905. I'm R.F. Bowie, the president of Bowie Foods. We aren't your typical store. You'll find everything you need for your family. You'll save money, and I promise you're going to enjoy your grocery shopping experience. We carry a lot of locally produced products and some things you just aren't going to find anywhere else. South Dakota owned, family owned, Bowie Foods.
Diamond Roofing is your trusted roofing contractor in Rapid City and the surrounding Black Hills area. With over 40 years of experience, they specialize in residential and commercial roofing, as well as siding, windows, and gutter installation. They also collaborate with general contractors to install roofs on new home construction. Diamond Roofing offers customized solutions that fit both your needs and your budget. Call 605-720-7663 for a quote or visit diamondroofingcorp.com today.
When life gets hard and our thoughts get too much to bear, finding the resiliency within us can help us find healing. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline provides 24/7 free support for anyone in suicidal distress or emotional crisis. All texts and calls are anonymous and connect you to local resources that uphold cultural values and pave the way to healing. Find the strength within you. Find the strength within our culture. Reach out if you need help today.
Community banking should be kind of personal. That's because there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to you. Fortunately, Security First Bank gets that. And that means you get more, too, like online tools, in-person expertise, and tailored banking solutions for your family or business. So, from balanced budgets to bucket lists, we're the bank for all you're doing. Security First Bank.
Where can you get surprisingly great rates on auto and renter's insurance? At State Farm. I'm State Farm agent Matt McCormick, and I'm your one-stop shop in Rapid City for protecting your car and your stuff for surprisingly great rates. So stop looking around. Call me, State Farm agent Matt McCormick, for surprisingly great auto and renter's rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
Shop used GMCs, Rams, Fords, Jeeps, imports, Chevys, GM certified pre-owned, all with Denny Mental discounts. If you want it, we have it, or we'll find it for you. Buyers on site offering top dollar for all trades. Financing available on the spot and all credit applications accepted. Western South Dakota's largest selection of used cars, trucks, and SUVs is at Denny Menno Rapid Chevrolet or DennyMennoRapidChevrolet.com.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium in the home opener and opener for head coach Brandon Yellowrobe and the Stevens Raiders. Take a look at a couple stats here. The Raiders in the first quarter had a nice flurry of offensive rebounds to give them a couple different looks, but that got neutralized by the Governors in the second quarter. The Governors have 12 offensive rebounds, the Raiders 8, and overall the defensive rebounds were 17 to 12, so a 9 rebound edge for the Governors. Tied in turnovers, and that pace, there was a lot of turnovers in that first quarter especially. The Governors come out shooting about 39% from the field, 12 of 31. 1 of 8 from three-point land, and 5 of 11 from the line for 45%. The Raiders shooting 27% from the field, and as we noted earlier, some underneath the basket where maybe just feeling rushed, playing against, a different speed, different guys, different length. And from three land, they're 5 of 19. They put up a lot of them in that first quarter for 26%. And they're 0 for 1 from the line, where Seth Paugh just couldn't convert on a traditional three-pointer. And that takes us to your total of Stevens Raiders 23, Pierre Governors 30. As we look at scores from across the state, in a tight one, right now Roosevelt leads Jefferson with 2 minutes left, 57-56. Sioux Falls Lincoln, number 1 rated in the poll, 66, Washington 59. And in overtime, number 5 preseason rank defeats number 2 Brandon Valley at Brandon Valley. So on the road, the Knights go and get a win 48-41. And at the end of the first half, it's Harrisburg 27, Yankton 12. Also at the half, Rapid City Central 27, Aberdeen Central 19. T is leading Huron 25-8, and this one's 30-23. So we'll continue to bring you those scores. We're going to go back to a segment we had and just get another thought from Mike Kirkaby, a longtime official for basketball, and his thoughts about officiating and how he got started and the experience. So we're going to play that piece right now for you.
Started reffing because I found it a way to be a part of the game, and it just grew on me. I became certified in 1995 and continued to work probably 60 games a year in the girls and guys season. I developed some of the best friends I've ever met in my life. We share an unbelievable time in a competitive sport where it's unique that people really understand officiating.
Well, there's some more insight from Mike Kirkaby about, what the benefits that he's had over his 31 years of officiating and all the networks he's formed and the friendships. And he shared a few stories that just, it's just that, whatever you want to call it, fraternity, sorority, organization type of feel with the officials. We are back here and set to go. The Raiders come out. And we want to thank Mike Kirkaby, first of all, for giving of his time, not only as an official, but to come up and talk to us as we try to, get some perspective from officials and talk to them about ways we can maybe address the oncoming shortage and the shortage. At any rate, we'll continue to bring you those series. right out of the half. Marcus looked for a three, not there. Kicked back out. Thought about it again. Underneath. And Christensen, two. That time the Governors kind of lost Christensen, and Christensen stealthy on the baseline end line, and he'll get an easy two. Raiders trail by 5 in this one. Governors, Terwilliger, that's going to go, no, he saves it. That was going to go out of bounds, but a great effort to save it. Aharts over to Terwilliger. Terwilliger back out to Aharts. Aharts on the bounce, excuse me. And that'll be off. Paw will try to launch it down, but stolen by Dilgis, and that ball will go out of bounds and eventually stay to Pierre. As we say thank you to the Raider Pep Band on their exodus. Good having them here for the first half tonight. Terwilliger out to Aharts. Aharts looked back to Terwilliger. He's going to take a jumper. It's short. And off of that miss, Zimmerman will get it to Paw. Paw to Christensen. Marcus, skip pass, Paw open. Fakes the pass, kicks it out. Christensen's there for three. Off the back of the iron. And Dilgis with the rebound. To Whitty, back to Dilgis. Up to Austin, down to Terwilliger, who got Zimmerman on the back. And it's in and out. That was in and out, and then Zimmerman almost gives it away, but gets it back to Lucas Marcus, who will find the lane and drive, and he goes up. And it's going to be out of bounds. No foul, knocked out of bounds. Good take there. Just Raiders underneath the basket. Lucas Marcus will inbound the ball. Gets it out to Christensen. To Paw. Paw on the far side letters. We'll get it to Lucas Marcus. Works on the R of the logo. Paw with a little spin move. Back to Lucas Marcus. He'll take it on the dribble. He'll back down. Aharts. Get Christensen on the baseline. Little floater. Short. Terwilliger strong rebound. Austin is faced right there by Paulson. Kick back out. Paulson three. Good pass by Anders Christensen. Took a couple dribbles, forced the defender to collapse, kicked it out to a wide open Drayson Paulson for three. Unselfish play there, and a smart one by the junior Christensen, and then the steady stroke of Drayson Paulson. And right back, Whitty with an easy two and a layup. Lucas Marcus into the corner to Drayson Paulson. He'll get it down to Zimmerman. Zimmerman, good take. He'll go reverse layup and good. Good body control by Zimmerman. Got Terwilliger on his back and kept him there. Great job there. It's 30-32. The Raiders just better shot making here. 3 minutes gone. Ahart stops his dribble on the S. Gets it out to Whitty. Whitty to Terwilliger. Aharts tries to go baseline. Lucas Marcus is there. He dives at it. And a little shot. Short. Christensen's there. He's going to get it up to Lucas Marcus for the layup and good. It's tied. Junior 6'1". Lucas Marcus, number one. Fast break layup. And we're going to have a timeout. Governors. The Raiders cut the 7-point lead, outscoring the Governors 9-2 in this quarter, and Coach Aker had seen enough and took a timeout. We'll be right back after this 30.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 57,000 participants here in South Dakota who take part in high school sports or activities.
come out of halftime trying to correct some of the things that just didn't go their way. And it's 32-all here as the Governors will come out and they'll take this one out. 28-foot line here. Aharts. Austin on the logo. Whitty on the far side. Mascot paw almost got his paws on that, and but it came off his left hand and went out of bounds. Aharts now will look to go into Austin again. He does. He's guarded by Christensen. Corday Austin had a nice night here. He's got 13, leading all. Kick out, Austin, 3, good! That adds to his total for Austin. Tough shot there. He'll have 16, and the Raiders come back again, down by 3. Paulson, quick 3, it's high, looks good! Oh, right in our angle, perfect angle for that, and he just made it rain there. The senior, 6'2", number 33, Drayson Paulson with another 3, tied up here at 35. Good work by Lucas Marcus. He's going to try to get the ball, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Aharts, who put his hand over Lucas Marcus to knock it out of bounds. Janice will come in for the Raiders, and Deal will come in for the Governors. Jaron Deal had a very good first half, just a workhorse in there as Raiders bring it up. Lucas Marcus. He'll get it off to Paw. Paw's on the logo. Marcus thought about a 3. Paulson's going to take one. Little push, no call. Paw will go right back up with 3. It's off. Janice working hard to try to get it again. And the Governors will come out breaking the man-to-man press. Whitty from the corner. It's off. Janice tried to rebound it. Nope, not there. And again, Jaron Deal, Johnny on the spot with another just work like two-pointer. And now he's going to come back, though, and foul Paulson from beyond the arc. So he'll have 3. So the foul will go on Deal.
3 shots.
And he'll have Paulson, the senior, will have 3 from the line. He misses the first. Paulson, 6'2", shooting guard, shooting forward for the Raiders. Senior makes the second. Cuts the lead to 1. Paulson with a chance to tie here for the Raiders. He'll put it up, and it's good. Paulson will have 11 points. Austin being guarded by Lucas Marcus. Just fluid in his defensive foot movement as Lucas Marcus. Terwilliger with a nice pass to Whitty. That's a good look. It's off. Tipped around, and Governors come up with another rebound, and it'll be taken hard to the basket again by Deal, and that time he gave a little ball fake, and it was good. Paulson, a little jumper, and off. Tough angle, and just off, and a quick pass to Austin, who will go up in a reverse layup with the left hand. Oh, switches hands to the left. Pretty basket there. Good body control for the senior. Will lead all scorers with 18 now. Hansen gets it put in. He's going to take Terwilliger on the dribble, and it's going to go out of bounds. Don't know if he was trying to shovel that to Janice or just lost it. At any rate, it's a turnover, and the Governors will take the ball out, and the Raiders will apply pressure here. Done their best job creating turnovers when they put good ball pressure on and just do the old run and jump and cause some turnovers. Here we have a substitution. Van Beek will come in for Paulson. Paulson will go to the bench with 11 after 3-pointer and 2 free throws. That one's knocked out of Ahart's hand, and it's going to be a foul on Hansen before Ahart's hit the line. So that's Hansen's first. Team first. Both teams with one here. And that one's knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Pierre ball again. Full shot clock. Whitty. Guarded by Paw. Paw to the corner. Good defense. Deal just sent a three-pointer. Good! Deal. Can score from three as well. He's going to have 14. That one tried to get Anderson, slipped away, but that time Dill just read it. And it's a turnover. And Austin comes up, he gets it to Dill, just goes low to Deal. Deal with the cutter. And Ahart's is going to get fouled. And it looks like that's going to go on, I don't know if that was on Van Beek or Paw. It is Van Beek. It'll be his second. His third, actually. My book has, or my tally sheet has 3, team second, and Ahart's makes the first. Ahart's with the second. It hits the front of the rim, but gets the shooter's roll. And the junior, Caden Ahart's, will have 6 points. Janice takes it hard to the basket, a little head-up move. Misses on the rebound. We're going to have a jump as Van Beek and I believe Whitty both had the ball. And the Raiders were right back into it in a couple of turnovers. And Jaron Deal going off. Puts it up to a 9-point game. Whitty now, guarded by Van Beek. Austin thought about a 3, guarded by Christensen. Dill just back to the basket, turnaround jumper not there. Janice on the rebound, little bump, no call. He's going to take it to the hole, but it's stolen by Deal and brought back down by Janice. We're going to have a jump with Janice and Dilgis, and this will go to the Raiders. With 33 seconds to go in the third, the Raiders trail 37-46. Boy, they came out of the half and just things were clicking. Then some turnovers and some made shots by the Governors. A big 3 by Deal makes it a 3-possession game here. Tries to go to Hansen to Paw. Paw knocks it out to Christensen. His length allowed him to get it before it went over the half line. Hansen on the bounce. Christensen. Paw. Quick three-pointer. It's short. Terwilliger is there for the rebound, and Ahart's will bring it up with the pressure of Van Beek. Ahart's gets around Van Beek, goes down to Terwilliger. He puts it in the corner of the backboard and rim, and Paw will just throw one up. Trying to get something out of it. Couldn't do it. And at the end of 3, the Governors 46, your Stevens Raiders 37. And we've said it a couple times in terms of the recap for that quarter. The Raiders came out and outscored the Governors 9-2 to open it. Very good timeout by head coach Larry Aker. And after the timeout, through the course of the rest of the quarter, the Governors were able to settle down, capitalize on turnovers, and Jaron Deal just was in the right spot at the right time because he worked so hard and then was open for a 3 from the top of the key and buried it, and that's the difference. You're following Raider boys basketball on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv, also YouTube Stevens Raiders. We'll be right back after this 30-second commercial.
Great news. I just got the State Farm personal price plan on our home and auto insurance.
You told our agent about my thing for romance novels?
No, you don't have to get that personal. Our agent just helped me choose affordable options to create a personalized price just for us.
Oh, sweet. Then you won't believe the love triangle Jen is in now.
Contact me, State Farm agent Scott Carlson, to create your personal price plan today.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Fentanyl is
Foul there went on Christensen, and we're going to get another foul. Christensen thought he was straight up, but we talked about the senior Corday Austin's ability to draw fouls, and that time that's called on Christensen again, and so he'll get another quick one. That'll be his third, and Austin will go to the line. He'll miss the first. Austin with 18, now make it 19 as he converts the second. Paul does a good job of not passing because the lane was covered, and he gets it to Hansen. Hansen will hand it back off to Paul. Paul over to Van Beek, back to Paul. Paul looked for a three, wasn't there. That was a pass that was going to be a skip pass, but there was nobody there, and then we're going to have a foul. That's going to go on number 21. Jace Gingras, the sophomore, 6'5" sophomore. That'll be Gingras's second, and the Raiders are already at 3 with 7:24 to go. And first-year head coach Brandon Yellowrobe will take a timeout. And before we go to the timeout, I again want to just give a shout-out to our production crew tonight. Cooper, who's doing an amazing job on the camera, and Jacob, who's doing a great job and bringing you all those good replays. So thanks a lot, guys. We'll be right back after this 30.
A powerful synthetic opioid, up to 100 times stronger than morphine. Even a tiny amount can be deadly. It's often mixed with other drugs without your knowledge, increasing your risk of overdose. Protect yourself and your loved ones and avoid unknown substances. Stay informed, stay safe, and remember, one pill can kill. For more information on fentanyl prevention, visit your local health resource or speak to a healthcare professional today. This message was brought to you by the Great Plains Tribal Opioid Response, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. Raiders trail by 10 with the senior for the Governors, Corday Austin, leading all scorers with 19. It's a final, 1 minute left. Roosevelt 62, Jefferson 56. And all the other games are still in progress, or the finals that we read are still the same. Across town, it's 44-28, Aberdeen Central, it's 44-28 Rapid City Central over Aberdeen Central. Austin again with that little backdoor alley-oop. This time he stays on the ground. Turnaround jumper, tough shot. It was a fadeaway. And Terwilliger tried to get the rebound, goes out of bounds. Hansen will bring it in inbounds it for the Raiders, Again, I just want to repeat with the two Centrals, it's Rapid City Central 44, Aberdeen Central 28. And they are just starting the last period as we are here. That one goes over the top to Pa. He'll dribble on the left side to the letters. Christensen on the mascot, gets it over to the Pa. Governors doing a better job of perimeter defending. That ball will go out off of the Governors. That was tapped out by Dilges. Zimmerman smart to let that one go. Christensen gets the inbound play. He'll get it to Van Beek. Paw for three. Good. Big three-pointer for Paw. Much needed for the Raiders. Seth Paw, the senior, with the big three to give the Raiders some life and some hope here. 6:30 to go. They trail 40-47. Whitty with the ball. Over to Austin. Looking to go back door. Kicks it up to the top of the key to Terwilliger. Whitty. Aharts. Austin. Christensen on Austin. Little screen by Terwilliger. And the ball given up there. Zimmerman, good hands. He'll get it to Van Beek. Van Beek will take it to the left side, and he'll get bumped, and we'll have a foul on the floor there, and that'll be the first on Pierre. And that'll be on Aharts. His second, first team foul for the Governors. Raiders are at 4. Gingras will inbounds to Paw. Paw, see if he's got the hot hand. That one's long. It's going to go out of bounds off of Terwilliger, who didn't even see it. He was boxing out Gingras, and it stays with the Raiders. Gingras will inbounds the ball as he stands on the E of the Raider baseline. Christensen kicks it out to Paulson. Paulson to Paul. Down into Zimmerman. Kick it out to Paulson. And he wanted to set and shoot a quick three, but it was a little high. The delivery was just a hair high from Zimmerman. Good-looking set play there called, but just couldn't finish the execution. Turnover. Whitty. Austin now over to Aharts. Aharts will run the show here. Over to Whitty. Whitty looks to flash high to Dilgis. He does. Ahart's little alley-oop backdoor blind pig to Lincoln Dilgis, 6'4" senior. That'll take his tally up to 6. Underneath, Gingras with some good work underneath for the Raiders. And they'll trade twos on that success of possessions there. Whitty. Aharts on the bounce. Over to Whitty. Whitty thought about a three. Pause right there. Takes Paw baseline. Pick this pocket. Paw's going to get it up to Christensen. Christensen high off the glass for 2. Raiders trail by 5. Aharts goes down low to Terwilliger. Good job by Terwilliger for an easy bucket. That's 4 for Terwilliger. Paw goes in, floater, good! Boy, tough dribble, football hold, comes out with a floater. That's a tough 2 for the senior Seth Paw. Raiders down by 5. Aharts to Austin, to Whitty. Back to Austin. He'll wipe his feet clean on the logo. Good hands by Paw. Whitty thought about a three, and he's going to take one. Good! Whitty. Pretty quiet, but that three will take him up to 5 points. And the lead up to 8. Christensen, 3. Oh, just short. Boy, he's been online all night. Just can't get her to go. This one's up to Terwilliger. He's going to take it in on Zimmerman. Kicks it back out to Aharts. That one's hard. And it'll come down to Paul. Paul will get it up to Paulson. Paulson, see if he thinks about stopping in a 3. He kicks it out. Paul for 3 from Christensen. Good! Feeling it is Seth Paul, the senior 5'11" point guard for the Raiders. It's a 5-point game. Austin, guarded by Christensen. And we'll get a foul. That'll be number 4 on Christensen, but more importantly, that'll take the Raiders to 5, I believe, and they'll be the Governors will be in the bonus from here on out. So part of, as Greg Schumacher, who was with us, a former official, talked about, part of the deterrent of fouling now at the end of the games is if you get to 5, it's 2. And we're going to call a travel on Terwilliger in the paint. He backed down the Raiders, Zimmerman. Sometimes when the defender gives ground, the offensive players thinking resistance, when they don't have it, they take an extra step. I can only imagine that's what happened. Paulson, quick 3, hits the heel of the backboard, and it's going to be a foul on the rebound as Dill just went down hard. But right there to make the call was Kirkaby, and that's going to go on the Raiders, Lucas Marcus. That'll be his 3rd. And now the Governors, every time there's a foul, go to the line for 2. The senior, Lincoln Dilgis, will step to the line, and he'll make the first. Six-point lead, 2 possessions now, as Dilgis looks to make it a 3-possession game. It's off, and Lucas Marcus is there for the rebound. Paulson, 3. Oh, look good. Right there is Gingras. It's blocked. And then we're going to have a foul on Whitty. Gingras went right back up strong, and Whitty caught him on the way up. And that's going to be Whitty's first. And Gingras with the clock stopped. Important here to try to chip away at the lead for the Raiders. Gingras first is off the back iron. Can't catch any more iron to help out. That rolls out. 2:35 to go in this one. Gingras with the second. That one's in. So Raiders have been able to take the 9-point deficit and kind of keep it at 5. See if they can force a turnover here or get a good, strong defensive rebound to win back a possession. 2:30 to go. Carroll Higher Gymnasium boys home opener. Coach Brandon Yellowrobe's opener for the Raiders. They trail by 5 here. Deal back in. He'll get it to Austin. He'll go back door. So will Whitty. It's going to be knocked out of bounds off of Lucas Marcus. Looked like he was trying to hit it off of Whitty, but couldn't quite get it there. And now Aharts will inbounds this. It's going to look for Austin. Austin thought about pulling up. Thinks better of it. 9 on the shot clock. Aharts dribbles in, little floater, good with 2 on the shot clock. Tough basket there. Unlucky for the Raiders. Played great defense. Lucas Marcus with a good strong drive and in. Wow, good body control, weave through, and was physical as well, and a great finish there by the junior 6'1" guard, Lucas Marcus, and we're going to have some bodies on the floor. And that's going to be on Van Beek, I believe. That's going to be his 4th, and going the line for 2 is going to be the junior 5'11" guard, Logan Whitty, for the Governors. He'll make the first. Paulson will come back in. Van Beek will go out with 4.
33, Drayson Paulson.
Lead up to 6 now with 1:39 to go. Whitty, stand at the line, throw his second, and it's good. 7-point lead now. Pa almost loses a dribble and then does. Kept in bounds to Austin, and he carried the ball again. He did the similar thing earlier in the half, and that time Good break for the Raiders because Pa just kind of lost control of that, was out of balance. He'll go into Anderson. There's a jump and trap there, but Pa breaks out of it, and he'll shoot a three off. Lucas Marcus tries to rebound, but Ahart's box him out. Oh, there's a hard screen, no call. And tried to keep it in bounds. It eventually goes to Zimmerman, who gets it to Lucas Marcus, who's going to back down, go up top, and he's blocked. Dill just blocked him. And Ahart's now is caught, and we're going to get a foul instead of timeout. No, we're going to have a timeout. Mike Kirkaby right on that one as Coach Aker called a timeout. And they were able to communicate here, and they're going to say the timeout happened before the foul. We'll be right back for the finish of this one. Raiders 52, Governors 59.
When you ask for Black Hills Surgical Hospital, you ask for someone who believes in hospitality. You ask for someone who treats everyone like a VIP and believes the absolute best shouldn't cost more and makes you feel comfortable, even when you are vulnerable. You ask for someone who cares about the little things as much as the big things. You ask for someone who treats you like you are loved, because you are. Black Hills Surgical Hospital. Ask for us by name.
At Danny Meno Rushmore Honda, our buyback event was a huge success, and now we've got a lot.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. We have a final from Pierre. The Stevens Raiders girls 59, Pierre Governor girls 27. That is a final from Pierre. The girls will travel on to Aberdeen tomorrow. The boys will host Aberdeen here at Carroll Higher. With 1 minute to go, it's a 7-point deficit for the Raiders. Governors inbound to Austin, guarded by Christensen. It's off his leg. Christensen's going to tie it up. No jump called. Yellow Robe was trying to call a timeout. We're going to see what we have here. Timeout, Raiders.
Timeout, Raiders.
So the Raiders, Christensen gets to the floor with 54.3. Three-possession game. We'll be right back after this replay in a 30.
Full of fresh trades. Over 175 used SUVs available from Jeep, Honda, Ford, Nissan, Subaru, Chevy, GMC, and more. Plus, the area's best selection of used Hondas and Honda certified pre-owned sport utilities. Get 0.99% APR on select certified pre-owned. 0.99. The time to buy is now, before the snow flies. See us at Danny Meno Rushmore Honda or RushmoreHonda.com. Hi, this is
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. With about 2 minutes left, Rapid City Central Cobblers 64, Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles 35. Some other games went final in boys AA. Lincoln over Washington. Roosevelt Jefferson is now a final, 63-58. 2 minutes to go. Harrisburg leads Yankton 52-43. T leads Huron 40-31. And we'll bring you more scores post-game and some more girls' scores. Right now, the Raiders look to inbound. Christensen, they're going to look for a three. Paulson had to dribble it. Wasn't there. They're going to go back to Paulson. He's going to think about putting it up. No. He will this time. Paulson, three, short. Lucas Marcus right there. He goes back up. It doesn't go in. It rolls out. Unlucky. Governors come down with it. Marcus steals it. Thinks about three. No. Paw takes it. Layup. Good. And a timeout for the Raiders.
30-second timeout.
A lot of time went off for that flurry, but still 28.6 left. The Raiders trail by 5. The Governors will inbound the ball when we come back. We'll be right back after this message.
It's Nate Brown reminding you to join the Nate Brown Show live weekdays from 4 to 6 p.m. It's Rapid City's sports talk show and Rapid City's only call-in radio show. With big-name guests from across the country to the local sports coverage you just can't get anywhere else. Join the conversation every weekday for thought-provoking sports talk. This is your show. Don't miss the Nate Brown Show from 4 to 6 p.m. on 106.7 FM and 1150 AM. And stream us all the time at foxsportsrapidcity.com.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium on the campus of Rapid City Stevens High School. 28.6 to go in this one. Raiders trail by 5. Terwilliger will take the ball out for the Governors. Tough guarding there. It's going to go off of Ahart. No, they're going to say it's off Lucas Marcus. Out of bounds. The Raiders sub-varsity players in the corner don't agree with Mr. Gottlob, but that's life. Aharts is going to bring it in now for the Raiders. He looks to go to Terwilliger. Good pass there. Back to Aharts, back to Whitty. Whitty in a run and jump situation is going to get fouled. And that's going to be on Christensen. And that'll be all for Anders tonight. Had a nice night, 9 points. Had a tough assignment guarding Austin, but did a nice job overall. And just off the mark on his three-point shots. And as those dial in, it's going to be a great year for Anders Christensen. Whitty will convert the first. For his 8th point and a 2-possession three-pointers, and he'll make the second to make it a 3-possession game with 20 seconds left. Lucas Marcus will go for a 3, and he's picked by Deal. Had to be Deal, the little hustler, and then Van Beek will foul Dilgis to stop the clock, and I think that's going to be it for Van Beek. Maybe my count might be off. Oh, that's going to go on Lucas Marcus. They're going to give it to him instead of Van Beek, so it'll be 4. And to the line will be Dilgis. Lincoln Dilgis, 6'4" senior, number 13 for the Governors. His first is short. Dilgis with his second. It's up, and it's going to roll in. And that'll go out of bounds. An 8-point lead with 11-5. Whitty will just try to get this one into Austin. We'll see if the Raiders decide to foul or not. No, Van Beek's just going to try to play clean defense. And it's going to get knocked off of... No, Kirkaby is going to change it. Gottlob saw Paw hit it, but it went off of Austin. And the Raiders can close the score a little bit here with 5 seconds left. Paulson will turn 3 off the mark. And the Governors are just going to hold this one, and that'll be a final here. So that's the final buzzer. And at the final buzzer, the Governors 62, Raiders 54. We'll be right back after 1 minute of commercials from our sponsors to do the post game and wrap up. We'll be right back.
How do we solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' hard-to-solve medical problems. Monument Health, proud member of the Mayo Clinic Care Network.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
It's time for trucks, and we have the trucks you want at Denny Menno Toyota. Choose from over 60 new trucks on the ground and on the way. For a limited time, get 2.99% APR financing for up to 72 months on every new 2026 Toyota Tundra. That's 2.99% financing for 6 full years. Or get 3.99% APR for up to 72 months on every new 25 Toyota Tacoma. See us for trucks at Denny Menno Toyota or DennyMennoToyota.com.
Welcome back to Carroll Higher Gymnasium. As we wait for some stat sheets, we'll go over some scores here. Girls AA, we checked most of the boys. Jefferson over Roosevelt, 59-48. We've already read the Raider score, 59-27 over Pierre in the girls. Sioux Falls, Washington, 57. Lincoln, 12. Harrisburg, 60. Yankton, 38. And a final in overtime, Brookings defeats Watertown 43-41. T over Huron 64-46. Spearfish over Belle-Fourche 50-33. We read the Aberdeen Rapid City Central score. That was 53-32 Golden Eagles. And it looks like Spearfish has entered here twice, so both schools doing their due diligence, both of them getting listed in there. And the boys' side, let's see if we got any other finals. 39-15 Watertown up on Brookings. Again, that one just got started because of the overtime girls game. Let's see here. This is a final 62-54. 66-38 final over across town at Nas Gymnasium. And T leads now by 1 over Huron, 45-44. We'll look up the stats here at the end of the game. The Governors continue to their field goal percentage for the game. They shot 42 from three-point line. They improved to 29%. And overall from the line, they were 61% for them. Defensively, they had 43 rebounds to the Raiders' 34. Offensively, 14, Raiders 12. And turnovers, Pierre had 15, the Raiders had 16. So just, that number of possessions alone and then some converted three-point shots were the difference here tonight, as the Raiders ended up shooting 34% from the field, 26.5% from three-point land, and from the charity stripe, they shot a total of 6 free throws. So they were 3 for 6 for the night. So only 6 free throws by the Raiders at 50%. The Governors will move to 1-0, and they're back in action tomorrow versus Rapid City Central Cobblers in Nas Gymnasium. The Raiders will fall to 0-1 and are back here on their home court tomorrow versus Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles at Carroll Higher. We'll be bringing you that. Thank you for following Raider Athletics. Subscription free on GoRaidersLive.com, LiveTicket.tv. That's all for us. Thanks again to Cooper and Jacob. We'll see you next time.